Good morning, everybody. My whole soul tribe here. This is Mystic Jen, and I am here with your daily tarot card reading by signs. Yes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to first pull an oracle card for the collective. This is for everybody, and if it resonates, it does. If it doesn't, maybe the next time. Let's see what Spirit has for us. These readings are general readings. They may or may not apply to you. If your sun sign does not resonate with you, please do check out your rising and moon and Venus. Okay, with that said, and also keep in mind that they are also timeless. There is no time scale in the other dimensions. So this can happen today, this can happen tomorrow, it can happen next week, but generally they are pretty close. Okay, Spirit, what message do you have for our collective? And I got hissing cats hissing at each other right now in the background. Okay, breaking barriers. This is for our collective tribe. Okay, it is I am expanding beyond limitations into joy and freedom. So the general message for my collective from my tribe is that whatever obstacles that you have, I'm being thrown, there's all these branches and stuff that you try to weave through. Today the message is about breaking down these barriers and marching forward into peace and harmony and joy. There's a new chance, new opportunities ahead. So you take that chance, break down those barriers, break down those walls, and embrace life to its fullest. Let new opportunities come to you. They're there. Okay, I am going to go ahead with the tarot now. We are going to start with Aries. Okay, what messages, Spirit, do you have for Aries for today, February 9th, 2019? What messages do you have for Aries? Let me be a channel to give the right message. Thank you, Spirit. My hands are burning. So Spirit's ready to speak. That was too many cards, buddy. Okay. We have the Page of Cups. And we have Three of Swords reversed. And we have the Five of Cups. Hopefully it's not, you can see these, okay? Okay, what the message for you today, Aries, is this is a time for new beginnings. This is a time for self-reflection. This is a time where you're breaking free of the pain of the past. This is releasing the pain, letting it go. You see these here? Instead of being at the bottom and drowning, they're floating up. This is a release. So you're releasing the pains and heartaches of the past. And as you do that, stop dwelling on what you've lost. Regret gets you nowhere. This character, she is just so focused on those broken chalices. Okay? But there's two still standing. So pick up those chalices, those cups, and there's a bridge, and there's into a much brighter skies, pink. It's like very peaceful down there. Pick up those two chalices, your self-worth, your self-esteem, and know that you're worthy, and go through and let this go. Okay. And I was also drawn to the wave of emotion is maybe has tried to take you over. But it was a time of reflection to heal that broken heart. Okay? So, now we're going on to Taurus. Taurus, you got the same card. Wave of emotion. It just flew out. This is for you too. This is also you have to really dig inside your soul. Reflect on recent events. What has happened? Maybe even what's happened over the passage of time. Reflect your part in it. Let the healing waters take over and heal. Come on, 2 more cards for Taurus. What kind of shit is this? You got the same thing. Okay? You saw me here shuffling. There's no way. Okay? Maybe I think the collective is involved in this. A lot of people. Again, letting go of past hurts and pains. Hearts being pierced. I see you getting rid of those swords falling out for you, Taurus. And you got 2 more cards that just came out. The Tower. For you, Taurus, everything came crashing down on you at once. It was sudden. You did not see it coming. It was unexpected. And now you're just you are right now just kind of hanging there, suspended. You're not sure where you go from here. There is a little bit of an illumination there, an enlightenment. I think that maybe through release of this situation, where there was a lot of hurt, a lot of pain, a lot of things that went on, that you need to take time and reflect. This is not a time to go rushing forward into something else, because you have all this other stuff that you have to let go of. You have to let go of this. You have to let the tower has to crumble. Your foundations, you're hitting rock bottom. There's the rock. You have to let it happen and then rebuild from there. Right now, this is meditative. This is the fish is glaring up at you, beckoning you to take a look at yourself, your own soul. This is a period of suspension and timeout. So right now is not a time for making major moves or make major life, you've already been through a major life change. And it's time to just reflect, to decide where you're going to go. Okay, now we're going on to Gemini. Gemini, Spirit, what do you have for Gemini today? Gemini, 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 Gemini. Gemini, we have the Page of Pentacles. This could be somebody coming to you with an offer. This is also about learning. This is getting in touch with nature. This is a young energy. She's studying that pentacle. This could be a new lease on life. And somebody studying and finding new direction. And working on grounding. Time to work on grounding yourself. Okay. I need a couple more cards. Come on, Spirit. Gemini, other messages do you have for Geminis right now? Okay. Justice. And this is all about balance. Balancing the scales. And the Lovers. Okay. So what I have for you, Gemini, is you could be dealing with a Libra. Okay. This is another air sign. This is starting over, but starting on a firm foundation, starting things right, being grounded. After after balancing yourself, you need to start over. You need to start balancing yourself because you have a new opportunity, maybe a twin soul connection. This is also decisions being made. You might be trying to make a decision between two things or two people. Okay, so you're weighing things out. This is like Ace of Swords. The truth has been told about a situation, Gemini, and you're weighing your options. You're trying to balance things out, and this also symbolizing that you may have received news. Okay, again, news about a situation, the sort of truth being told. And this is a time of solitude. I'm seeing solitude with this page for some reason. So I think there's solitude that after a decision is being made or truth is being told about a connection of yours. Okay? So the advice would be to take down your barriers, because that's also for the collective. Go forward, enlightened and grounded. And I'm being told to tell you, don't make any hasty choices. Okay, now we're going to move on to Cancer. Okay, for Cancer, we have Two of Pentacles reversed. You're very unbalanced right now. It's not stable. You're procrastinating on making a decision. You're thinking, if I just stand here, the problem will go away. Somebody else can make the decision for me. There we go. You're waiting for someone else to make the decision for you. And it doesn't work that way. You need to make the decision for yourself. That is your barrier that you have to break through. You have to get over that fear of making this decision that you're being faced with right now. And you just have to take the bull by the horns and just say, okay, this is it. And come up with your resolve. You got the Justice card as well. And you got the Ace of Swords reversed. So you're not feeling very victorious right now. The truth is staring you right in the face, Cancer. Bam, in your face. And you don't want to see it. You don't want to deal with it. It's throwing you completely off kilter, completely off balance. You want justice to be served. You were wronged. And you don't feel victory right now. But you need to get off your ass right now and take a good hard look and thank God, thank Spirit for opening up your eyes. Instead of walking through this situation, through life, being totally blinded, you can't ignore the truth. Truth will not be ignored anymore. You got to face it and know that the universe has your back. This is karma. Karma is going to be served in your favor. Give it to Spirit. Give it to God. Okay? Now, we're going to go ahead with Leo. Leo. Spirit, what do we have for Leo today? What messages do we have for the sign of Leo for February 9th, 2019? Give us messages. And that barriers, Leo, applies to you too. You've been feeling blocked. You've been feeling unmotivated. And you've got to find your resolve. Give it to Spirit. Let Spirit help you break through those barriers and forge forward. Okay. Okay. We have the Four of Wands. It's time to restore harmony in your home, in your life. If you are in the process of trying to build on a foundation, you want the happy harmony, the happy home. I am seeing that you have a chance at stability. Finally, a stable foundation at something. Okay, let's see what this is all about, Leo. You could be celebrating something very soon. Like I said, these readings are timeless. These are the messages that Spirit has for you today. These are just way too many. Oh, no, here we go. And this actually came out reversed. So we have the Six of Cups reversed, being very nostalgic, and we have the Four of Cups. Okay, so here is what I have for you, Leo. Let go of the fucking past. Let it go, okay? You're thinking about, you're holding too tight onto something from your past. You're not letting it heal. You have an opportunity that's coming before you, and you'll know when it's here. With this Four of Cups, don't let it pass you up. It's like you don't want to see, there's an opportunity that you're refusing to look at. Your joy is being stolen. It's being spilled over into the waters here. And there's a cup sitting right next to you with an offer in it. And you don't want to lose out on this offer, but because it's going to offer you stability. It really is. A celebrations and a happy home, but you have to let go of what has happened in the past. You got to stop dwelling on it. You got to release it. This is your barrier that you have to break through. You suffered heartache and pain in the past, and you want to recapture the past. The past is gone. You have an offer coming to you. Open up and see it, investigate it, because it could lead to happiness here. Wish fulfillment. Okay, now we're going to go on to Virgo. Okay, Spirit, what messages do we have for Virgo? Wow. Little anxious spirits, aren't you? Virgo. Virgo. What messages do we have for our Virgos for February 9th, 2019? I'm still trying to get over that inclination of wanting to say 2018. God, I don't want to go back to 2018. It was horrible. Learning experiences, but horrible. Okay, Virgo. Tower reversed. Okay, first thing that comes to mind with the Tower reversed is you're not letting it crumble. You're in a situation that is about to explode. This is for some Virgos. I'm getting a couple of different groups of Virgos here. A situation that's about to explode and you're trying to stop it. For others of you, you're just coming out of this Tower moment and it's time to rebuild. Okay? It's time to let go. What is gone is gone. Okay? Whether this is job. Okay. You have the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel in the sky is turning. Okay? We have... You're here in the Wheel of Fortune as Virgo, because we have Virgo, we have Aquarius, we have Leo, and we have Cancer. Those are the signs that are the four corners there. Okay? The wheel in the sky is turning. This is a fated event that is occurring. You can't stop fate. Okay? You can't stop the hand of fate. This is something that's unavoidable. You got the Three of Swords reversed also. So here is what I have. You have this Tower moment. Some of you are trying to avoid it. Some of you have just gone through it. And you are going to be on your way up. Okay? You have to let it finish crumbling. Some of you are trying to stop it. It's got to finish. I don't think this event is done yet. And this is for most people. Most of my Virgos that are watching. But this is almost like for both groups. It's not completed yet. Okay? Hand of fate is playing a role in this. The Wheel of Fortune spins and spins. We have our ups and downs. This is a total crash. But that total crash has to happen.
Right. I wasn't sure maybe you wrecked it.
Sorry about the disruption there. Other members of the household came home and I had to change locations. Okay. Anyhow, I was saying that you have to let this crumble. This is in the process, but know that once that falls, once it's all over with, then healing can begin. This is about healing. Healing the pain, the heartache. Okay? I'm going to back this up a little bit. Okay. Now we are going to move on to Libra. My lovely, lovely, lovely Libras. Okay, that is actually my rising. Sometimes I resonate with Libra. Sometimes I resonate with Capricorn. Since Capricorn is my sun, Libra is both my moon and my rising. I have a Pisces Venus. I very rarely resonate with Pisces. Anyhow, let's see, what messages do you have for Libra today? What messages do you have for Libra? So I got to kind of tone it down a little bit. I have very high vibration today. Did some meditation. I had meditative music on all night long. So I'm very high up there. Okay, Libra. This is a heavy load. This is Victory card and Five of Pentacles. So what I have here is the general feeling is you're dropping. You've been carrying this heavy load, and it's time to drop it. Okay, you're going to be victorious over this emptiness. This is like a barren land that is very cold. Okay, so I'd say that is the card of loss. And despair, loss. But this loss is going to be part of your victory. You are victorious. Your back is turned on this loss, this destitute, this barren land, this loneliness. You turned your back on it. You are still, you picked up all your rods and you're marching forward. But the message here is, it's time to drop those rods. Your victory in leaving this behind is dropping those rods of burdens. Okay, so Libra, you have to drop this. Just drop it where you stand and lighten your load. So, yeah, you've come from a really bad place and you're marching forward. Your victory is just ahead of you when you drop those burdens. Okay, let's go on to Scorpio. Excuse me. What messages do we have for Scorpios? Okay, my Scorpios, Scorpio tribe. What messages for today, February 9th, 2019? Spirit, what messages do you have for Scorpio today? Thank you. What messages for Scorpio? Messages for Scorpio. Let's see, what messages do we have for Scorpio? Okay. We have the King of Pentacles reversed. We also have Nine of Cups. And we have this card trying to pop out. The Empress reversed. Oh, Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you wish for. You have the Empress reversed. This is the loss of the femininity. This is the loss of the nurturing, the caring. You're like at a point right now, Scorpio, where you don't give a flying fuck right now, okay? You've turned cold, Scorpio. And we have the King of Pentacles reversed. He's a cheater, okay? He's very ruthless, upright. He's in the upright position, the King of Pentacles, and this isn't usually an earth sign, which is usually Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. You have somebody who's very stable, very established, has the money, has the wealth, has, takes care of his family, takes care of his woman, and very faithful and loyal. Upright is the opposite. He's unbalanced. He's not grounded. He's not being who he was, okay? He's somebody you cannot trust. So I think, Scorpio, you know that this man, you don't trust him, and you've turned cold. You were looking for your wish fulfillment. Your wish is right before your eyes. And you have a single cup, the Ace of Cups. This is making me think of the Ace of Cups here. You have a new love that could be coming your way, Scorpio. I just feel the need to draw another card on this wish, because around you, you're not surrounded by love at all. Okay, and this card actually flew right over. Okay, this is the Tower. It wasn't exactly reversed when it flew over. When I picked it up, it was kind of like this. So you're teetering on whether you're going to let this crumble or if you're going to continue on. You are tempted. You think you still can get your wish with this man. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. But right now, definitely not. What you need is to go ahead and let this turn upright. You've already had an explosion. This is something that was not, this was a sudden explosion in your life, a sudden breakdown. But with it like this, it's not really reversed, it's not really upright. Did you instigate this Tower moment, or are you resisting it? Or are you in the process, after the Tower moment, some of you could be in the process of, okay, it's fallen, let me rebuild. Let me start over. So there's like a few select people, a lot of you are going through the same thing. And this is not limited to a king. This could be, if you're a man, this could be a female, okay? But you need to let this, my phone started ringing, sorry. If you're a male, this could be male or female that's going through this, or that could be represented in your life. But this is somebody who was not trustworthy, that betrayed your trust. And it's time to rebuild. You're tempted to try to make it with him, or I think you're teetering. Some of you are teetering on letting everything fall apart and rebuilding. Now the question is, are you going to try to rebuild with this person that betrayed you? Because that is coming up. This person's coming up in reverse, saying he's not really trustworthy. Or are you going to take advantage of that Ace of Cups that's in front of you, another offer coming through, and going off into a different direction? Some things, as hard as it is, it's time to let go. Spirit says it's time to let go and move forward. Now we're going to go on to Sagittarius. What messages do you have for our Sagittarians today? Messages for Sagittarius. Man, cards are being stubborn. Sag, what kind of block do you have up? Okay, Sag, you got 3 cards. Dropping the heavy load. You've been going through something, and it's time, and you're dropping that load. Okay? And your waiting period is over. You were stuck. You couldn't make a decision. Because you have a new opportunity ahead of you in life. Something's being handed to you. You were procrastinating about making that decision, going back and forth, back and forth. What do I want to do? But now the Spirit's saying it's time to drop that load. This is you. You're dropping that heavy load. Okay? But you have to make that decision. And Spirit says, take that chance. You have a golden coin being handed to you, a golden opportunity somewhere, somehow, to rebuild and plant some seeds. And this is, you have a wonderful opportunity for growth here. But, and for some of you Sages, you may have already made your decision and go forward with the new opportunity. Okay? And break through those barriers that have been put up and blocks that's been stopping you. Okay, Capricorn. What messages do we have for our Cappies? February 9th, 2019. What messages do we have for our Cappies? Okay, Cappies. What messages do we have for our Cappies? We have the 7 of Cups reversed. Cappies, you're finally seeing clarity. You have had your head in the clouds. You've had all this shit going around in your mind. This is somebody upright, somebody who needs answers, searching for answers. Somebody who's very confused, who's living on a path of confusion, not knowing what one of these cups to grab a hold of. You're seeing clarity finally. Finally, clarity has come to you. What other messages? We have the Ace of Wands. You're going to be, this is the rod of victory. This is the rod of freedom. Look at that butterfly. Your soul has been set free. You are involved in a situation that has nothing but confusion and chaos. And you finally have been set free. You can finally see everything clearly and understand it. And you're being invited for a fresh start. I'm seeing these flowers. You could have somebody flying to you this spring. You just got to hold on to your seat right now. And then we have the World. It's done. It's over. New cycle. It's Capricorn. You've got something really great going on here. So you've been set free of this toxic situation where you're now able to see clearly. or where you want to go. You're able to see your past and everything with a clear mind instead of all the confusion. And you're being given a new opportunity that is going to blossom this spring. Somebody is on their way to you, Capricorn. Something's on its way to you where it's going to sprout into something very beautiful. It's going to bring the joy, the happiness, passion. Passion is going to be ignited. You're going to start over, a whole new cycle. And 21 also breaks down to a 3. 3, I think of Empress, okay, in the major arcana. So that's it. This is the end where you're going to start over and you're going to be able to love life again. You're going to be able to have that nurturing relationships that you so longed for. You got something coming, Cappies. Something great. Okay, now we're going to move on. You've broken that barrier, Capricorn. I was told to say that. You broke that barrier. Okay, now we are going to do Aquarius. We have 2 more signs. Aquarius. Okay, we have the Devil and the Empress. Okay, somebody is living in fear. Somebody is attached to something. The shadow sets. And you also got the World. Okay, so when I'm seeing this darker period of your time that you've been going through, Aquarius, is ending. Time to break through those barriers. Time to cut those ties to those people and situations and things that hold you back. It's time to end the cycle. And it's funny, Capricorn had this too. Well, not literally. But these two are echoing each other. Now I'm starting to cough. Because I'm talking so much. This is saying is you have an opportunity of new growth. You have the opportunity of nurturing something, and creativity is shining through here. A cycle's ending. A new beginning with the Empress. There's her wheat. Abundance is headed your way. Your time of starvation, your shadow time, the dark times are coming to an end. And lastly, we have Pisces. Okay, what messages do we have for Pisces? Well, something turned itself over in here. I'm pretty sure I saw it. And it turned itself. Sorry, there is a card over here that's turned. Ah! We have the High Priestess, Pisces. She is about things that are, she has secrets, and it's about using your intuition. Okay? And it's like that card's hiding right now. So some kind of card is hiding. There it is. Walking away from something, walking away from something that you had emotionally, you emotionally invested in a situation. These cups are empty, and you know it. You know that they're empty. You've invested so much time, and the moon is representing going out on a new path into the unknown. The stars are about guidance. This is a divinely guided spirit, and trusting your intuition. The water here is representing intuition. Using your intuition when you go forward and you leave this baggage behind. You know it's time to walk away. Your intuition showed you There's no growth. There's nothing left. The cups are empty. It's not worth investing any more energy and time into this. I'm sorry. These longer videos just get to me sometimes. I've been suffering from a cold. Anyhow, we have the Four of Pentacles. This is holding on to something. But I feel you were holding on to something that was not good for you. Something that was toxic. Something that brought you down. This man's not happy. Okay? And you realize the happiness in this home was gone. The cups were empty. You're moving forward. It's divinely guided. Trusting your intuition. Going into the unknown, but trusting spirit. A spirit's going to help guide you if you listen to your intuition. Secrets may have been revealed. And you knew, hey, it's time to go. It's just time to go. Okay, this concludes my reading. I apologize about all the coughing. Hack, hack, hack. Okay, so I'm probably going to try to do tomorrow's reading tonight because it seems like in the mornings, these readings get out so late. So tonight, maybe look for tomorrow's reading. So I do thank you for watching. You have a good day.